The single most hysterical thing happening in the world right now is the WNBA not knowing what the W means in their own name. And that's because their most popular player pointed out that she doesn't want to play against biological men. She doesn't want men in her locker room when she's changing. And Sophie Cunningham has been beat up on and off the court because of this by other woke women who do want men in the league. It's been insane. And it's all led to the WNBA spiraling into crisis because 73% of Americans don't want men in women's sports. 70% of Americans support laws that ban this. In fact, 3 in 4 Americans are uncomfortable with transgender athletes competing in women's sports. Funny how it's never the same. It's never the other way around, right? Right? It's never a woman transitioning to a man trying to join the NFL, right? It never goes the Elliot Page route, right? That's literally only in Hollywood. But men, because of the way that the rules are written in the WNBA, and you can hardly blame them for this. Actually, you can. They are completely to blame for this. But when the WNBA was founded 20 years ago, everybody knew what a woman was. But woke retards who actually run the WNBA today, their political ideology says that a woman is literally any man that calls himself a woman. And their rules just simply say only women can join the WNBA. And so it was only a matter of time until a man pushed this issue. And so Inez Cantor, who played 11 seasons in the NBA as a center, and Royce White, who also played in the NBA, said, we're signing up for the WNBA. We're announcing that we're eligible for the WNBA draft. There's every rule allowing this, by the way. The WNBA does not define woman at all. It simply says that only women can join. And so the WNBA commissioner announced that the league will meet to have crisis conversations about what is a woman. They announced this and everybody was laughing their asses off. WNBA commissioner announces the league is meeting to review what a woman is. 17 million views, 87,000 likes. They had this meeting. What happened? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you'll be shocked to learn that the WNBA still has no idea what a woman is and couldn't decide. That a bunch of women went into a boardroom, talked about their feelings for hours on end, and then walked away without reaching a conclusion at all. WNBA chiefs make decision on trans athlete debate as league slams bad faith efforts to marginalize others. No, they didn't make any decision. They just said they're going to keep meeting on the issue. And they scolded the men who are trying to sign up for the WNBA. WNBA task force, team presidents and general managers met Wednesday to discuss transgender athletes. They didn't arrive at eligibility rules. There have been no updates in the rules we checked, according to a statement sent to ESPN by a league spokesperson. Oh, no. Black trans lesbians matter. We have a right to exist, says Royce White. Women's National Basketball Association can't determine what a woman is. Look at this. Oh, man. The longer the WNBA goes without implementing the same basic gender testing rules as the WTA, the Olympics, and the NCAA, don't you have to ask whether they actually already have men playing? Isn't this the ultimate conclusion that you must reach? That there are currently, and I'm not going to name them because who knows, but there's quite a bit of speculation that there's already men that are in this league that, of course, if you were to run a chromosome test on everyone, who has XX and who has XY chromosomes, and that's how we'll figure it out, that you'd find that you were already employing men to beat up on women. It would be a total crisis. That's why this isn't happening. And that's really the only test that you can have. And that's a test that's already implemented in, again, the NCAA, that's in the Olympics. You have to ask whether they have men already playing and are afraid to test results going public and players being kicked out of the league. This is exactly what's going on. WNBA leadership watching Matt Walsh's What is a Woman? Oh, no. WNBA had a meeting to decide the definition of a woman, couldn't come to an agreement, and pretty much sums up the league perfectly. WNBA says a woman is anyone who claims to be one. So if I say I'm a woman, you have to accept it. Those are the rules the WNBA created. Why does it get to decide whose journey is real and whose isn't? Who gets to judge? Rules are rules. Oh, no. Oh, no. And as Cantor says.
Need to protect trans kids. To me, it's a human rights issue. We have a Supreme Court justice who said she doesn't know what a woman is. So you're saying because you don't think he's serious, right?
I want to ask you a question. I think everybody in America, in fact, I think everybody in the world would like to answer. Are you a woman?
Next spring, I'm going to take my talents and join the WNBA.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, they're going to do it. Here we go. Go read these comments. The WNBA is cooked. Pure evisceration. Normal sports fans are over the gender BS. Let's go ahead and read the comments, shall we? The only thing this confirms is what many know already. There are men competing in the WNBA. This is precisely why they refuse to define woman. The moment they do, the entire charade falls. Best of luck. Does this mean freedom will be able to play? The WNBA task force. We have a league for women, but the owners of the league aren't sure what a woman is and therefore can't decide if they should be allowed to play in the league formed for women in the first place. WNBA commissioner, what is a woman? Task force. I gotta say, it's pretty obvious that what this is all about is men currently and actively playing already in the WNBA. So what's going on? It isn't hard. I made a Peanuts video.
Man.
This is perfect platonic version of a women's meeting. They meet to discuss the meaning of woman in the WNBA. They all listen to each other and validate their feelings. Then they adjourn the meeting without arriving at a coherent resolution and promise to meet again soon. 15 women got into a room and couldn't figure out what a woman is. Task force to decide what a woman is. The fact that WNBA can't admit that a woman is an adult human female shows how unserious the league is and captured by liberal ideology. That's right.
Can you provide a definition for the word woman?
Can I provide a definition? No,
Yeah,
I can't.
you can't?
Not in
Okay.
this context.
So you
I'm not a
believe the meaning
biologist.
of
This is, again, somebody who is chosen, much like the WNBA, chosen for a very specialized position carved out for her because she's a woman, yet she can't define what a woman is. But the coaches in the WNBA keep begging for men to play in their league.
That's what I enjoy about the WNBA, and I think we have to continue to safeguard that. I don't think these demonstrators are not being peaceful, or not that I've seen, and I haven't seen all of it. I haven't heard everything that's happening, but everyone has a right to peacefully assemble, right? That's whether you agree with them or not. It doesn't matter. It happens every day, you know.
Okay, it's a 4-minute interview. She goes on to say, let's exactly quote it. She makes the case for including men in women's sports. If they keep doing this, they're going to destroy women's sports. The WNBA is going to alienate more than half the country. Well, we showed you the polls, more like 70% of the country. WNBA owners are meeting to watch Kindergarten Cop. Boys have a penis, girls have a vagina. So you're saying men can't just decide they're women and now play in women's sports. The WNBA trying to figure out how to let men play in their league, but not Inez Cantor and Royce White. Come on, Dylan Mulvaney. You have the chance to do the funniest thing ever. It's your boy Benny. Like, share, and subscribe. What a complete, hysterical, most entertaining nightmare.